Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, August 28, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Boston Red Sox vs Cleveland Indians. Quantrill also has 5 different pitches: sinker, slider, fastball, changeup, curveball, and his heater has been getting hit the most as it has a .259 batting average with a .466 slugging percentage. This will be the first time that he will be facing Boston in his career, so it will be interesting to see how he fares there. The Red Sox sit 3 games clear of Oakland for the second wild card spot, and even though all the baseball world can talk about is the Yankees, they are only 2.5 games back of New York from hosting that wild card matchup. My betting advice for that game is to pick over New York Yankees vs Oakland Athletics. According to ESPN, they now have a 96.7% chance of making the playoffs, and they will only be looking to improving on those odds over the course of the weekend. First baseman Matt Olson has been doing a great job at the plate as he has a .927 OPS with 32 home runs and 82 RBI while stealing 4 bases in 5 attempts. If they can add some extra power, they should get back into the AL wild card race. My betting advice for that game is to pick under Kansas City Royals vs Seattle Mariners. Kansas momentum was halted briefly when the Astros got revenge with a pair of wins, but Kansas City bounced back with a 6-4 win on Thursday. The Royals' offense now ranks number 10 in the MLB with a team batting average of .244. Third baseman Kyle Seager has 30 home runs and 83 RBIs to lead the Mariners in each category. Right fielder Mitch Haniger has 29 home runs and 73 RBIs, which is second in both categories. My betting advice for that game is to pick over Arizona Diamondbacks vs Philadelphia Phillies. Gibson had his best start as a member of the Phillies, holding the Padres to 1 run over 8 frames. The 1 run came in the first inning on a sacrifice fly by Manny Machado after giving up back-to-back doubles to start the game. Gibson settled in for 7 more scoreless innings, scattering 4 more hits and 1 walk. According to basabalsavant.com, the 33-year-old right-hander induced an excellent 12 groundouts while throwing 68 of 103 pitches for strikes. He'll take a 3.06 ERA, 1.21 WHIP, and 113 strikeouts over 144 innings into this home start against a lifeless backs lineup. Humberto Mejia is expected to get the ball and make his second start of the season for the Diamondbacks in this contest. He comes in with no record, a 3.60 ERA, a 1.60 WHIP, 2 walks and 7 strikeouts on the year at the major league level. Mejia didn't factor in the decision in his season debut, which came on the road against the Pirates Monday night. He threw 5 innings, allowing 2 runs on 6 hits with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts in a game the Diamondbacks went on to lose 6-5. In his 5th career major league start, Mejia pitches against the Phillies for the first time in this contest. As a result, this marks his first career start at Citizens Bank Park. Prior to his recall, Mejia was 5-8 with a 5.30 ERA, a 1.431 WHIP, 29 walks and 91 strikeouts over 86.2 innings in 18 start split between AA Amarillo of the Central League and AAA Reno of the American Association's West Division. My betting advice for that game is to pick under Toronto Blue Jays vs Detroit Tigers. On Friday, the Blue Jays were held to 6 hits and went 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went 2 for 4 with an RBI in the loss. On the season, Guerrero leads the team with a .311 batting average, 36 home runs, and 91 RBI. Detroit came into this season in a full rebuild after trading away the majority of their veteran arms and bats. They weren't expected to be competitive, but they come into this series only 5 games below .500 through 128 games and playing some rock-solid baseball. Matt Manning, Tarek Skubal, and Casey Mize figure to be atop the Tigers' rotation for years to come. They desperately need a shortstop for the future and a rebuilt bullpen. But, expect the Tigers to trend up as the year continues and into next season. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Cincinnati Reds vs Miami Marlins. Jesus Aguilar leads the Fish in RBI and HR and comes into this series slumping with only 3 hits in his last 21 at-bats. Miguel Rojas leads the club batting .272, and while he has a HR and 2 RBI over his last 6 games, he is only batting .200 in that span. On the season, Miami has been a bad road team, but coming into this series they are 1 game above .500 at home. On Saturday, the Cincinnati Reds will start rookie right-hander Vladimir Gutierrez, who is 9-4 with a 3.68 ERA. Gutierrez won his last start on Sunday, allowing only 1 run and 3 hits in 7 innings against the Marlins. Sandy Alcantara, 7-12 3.35 ERA 1.12 whip, gets the nod for the second game of this NL series, and in his last start faced the Marlins giving up 2 runs on 4 hits, including 2 solo HR, in 7 innings, but got little help from the lineup in a 3-1 Miami loss. The Marlins have lost 4 of his last 5 starts, including his last 2. After giving up a season-high 10 runs, he has only given up 3 runs in 22 innings of work. Alcantara's last start against the Reds was his lone one facing them on this season. The offense has been the strength for Cincinnati, with the club ranking 5th in MLB in slugging percentage, on-base percentage, home runs, and runs. Joey Votto has an outstanding season at 37 years old, leading the club with 28 home runs and 82 RBI. After Votto, there is still plenty of power in the lineup. Jesse Winker and Nick Castellanos have hit 24 home runs, Eugenio Suarez has hit 23, and Tyler Naquin has 19 home runs this season. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Tampa Bay Rays vs Baltimore Orioles. Luis Patino gets the call for Tampa Bay as he makes his 13th appearance and 11th start of the season in this contest. He comes in 3-3 with a 4.53 ERA, a 1.277 whip, 21 walks and 53 strikeouts over 51.2 innings of work this season. Patino earned the win in his last start, which came last Saturday at home against the White Sox. He threw 6 frames, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits with 1 walk and 5 strikeouts in an 8-4 Rays victory. Pitching on the road this year, Patino has gone 1-1 with a 6.92 ERA, a 1.615 whip, 14 walks and 29 strikeouts over 26 innings in 6 appearances, 5 starts. The Orioles' pitching staff has been terrible this season. As a team, they are the worst in the league in ERA, hits allowed, runs allowed, home runs allowed, whip, and batting average against. Baltimore has been poor on offense this season. They are bottom 5 in runs, RBIs, and OBP. Cedric Mullins is having a good season and could have a bright future in the Orioles lineup. My betting advice for that game is to pick over. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.